Imagine a moment when Earth looked completely different from today, when instead of cities and highways, there were endless wild plains, dense jungles, and vast swamps. And on the horizon rose gigantic silhouettes of creatures that modern humans would struggle to imagine without fear. When most people think about the largest and most terrifying predatory dinosaur in the history of the planet, they almost always picture Tyrannosaurus Rex, the ultimate symbol of power, brutality, and domination, the king of the prehistoric world, turned into a legend by movies, games, and books. But if we set aside myths, films, and exaggerations, the real story becomes far more complex, darker, and more fascinating, because Tyrannosaurus Rex, despite its incredible strength, massive jaws, and deadly bite, was not the largest predator that ever lived. Deep in the layers of geological time existed other monsters, longer, heavier, stranger, with different hunting strategies, different anatomy, and a completely different evolutionary logic. And it is precisely these creatures that force us to ask the main question. If Tyrannosaurus Rex was not the biggest, then who truly stood at the top of the prehistoric food chain? And why do we know so much less about these forgotten giants than about the famous king of dinosaurs? To truly understand who was actually larger than Tyrannosaurus Rex, we need to take a step back and look at the question through the lens of science rather than pop culture. Because determining the largest dinosaur is far more complicated than it first appears. Paleontologists almost never discover complete skeletons. Instead, they usually work with isolated bones, fragments of skulls, or sections of the spine, from which they must reconstruct an entire animal piece by piece using comparisons, computer models, and modern biomechanical calculations. Moreover, size is not just about length. One dinosaur could be longer, another significantly heavier, and a third taller or more massive in overall build. This is why scientific debates around this topic have lasted for decades, and why almost every new discovery has the potential to completely change our understanding of who truly qualified as a prehistoric giant. In this video, we won't rely on myths or exaggerations, but will instead follow the path of facts, modern research, and careful comparisons, gradually lifting the curtain on the creatures that surpassed Tyrannosaurus Rex in size and force us to rethink the very idea of the so-called king of dinosaurs. The ranking begins with 5th place, and even at this level it becomes clear that these lower positions already go far beyond the common image of a typical predatory dinosaur. 5th place is taken by Mapusaurus, a giant from South America that lived around 95 million years ago and represented a very different hunting philosophy. This was not a solitary predator, but an animal that relied on coordination, numbers, and group interaction. Fossil sites in Argentina reveal accumulations of bones from multiple individuals of different ages, suggesting the presence of packs capable of challenging even the largest herbivores of their time. While Mapusaurus may not have surpassed Tyrannosaurus Rex in mass, it likely matched or exceeded it in length, and more importantly, it embodied a new level of collective strategy among Mesozoic predators. 4th place belongs to Carcharodontosaurus, whose name translates as shark-toothed lizard, a perfect description of its defining feature. Its teeth were long, flat, and razor-sharp, designed not for crushing power, but for precise but controlled strikes. This was a predator that relied on repeated, calculated attacks rather than a single decisive bite. In terms of length, Carcharodontosaurus consistently exceeded Tyrannosaurus Rex, and its overall proportions were more elongated and streamlined, making it a formidable presence across open landscapes. 3rd place is claimed by Giganotosaurus, one of the most famous giants of Patagonia, whose discovery caused a major shift in how scientists viewed large theropods. It was with Giganotosaurus that Tyrannosaurus Rex was first seriously challenged, not only in length, but also in mass. Modern estimates suggest that some individuals may have reached 13 to 14 tons, placing it among the heaviest land predators ever known. Its body was longer, its stance wider, and its overall silhouette gave the impression of a living machine built for dominance across the vast prehistoric plains of South America. By this point in the ranking, one thing becomes unmistakably clear. Tyrannosaurus Rex was far from the only contender for the title of the largest predator, and the competition was far more intense than movies or popular books usually suggest. The second place in this ranking is occupied by Tyrannosaurus Rex, but not the image everyone is familiar with from movies and old textbooks. Modern science is gradually reshaping our understanding of this predator, and new research shows that T-Rex was significantly more massive and complex than previously imagined. He was not just a large predator, he was a true evolutionary land fortress, combining incredible strength with the ability to make precise, deliberate movements. The T-Rex skull, over 1.5 meters long, allowed him to deliver an exceptionally powerful bite, and the specialized structure of his teeth and jaws ensured he could handle any prey species, leaving little chance for escape. His massive body, over 12 meters long and weighing up to 15 tons in the largest individuals, was supported by powerful muscles and resilient bones, enabling not only movement, but also the ability to withstand immense stress during hunting. Importantly, T-Rex was not a chaotic hunter. His sensory systems, including sharp binocular vision, highly sensitive smell, and coordinated movement, made him a strategically effective predator capable of assessing situations, choosing the optimal moment to strike, and avoiding unnecessary risk. Thus, Tyrannosaurus Rex is not merely a symbol of strength, but a combination of mass, intelligence, and sensory perfection, making him a legendary predator that continues to inspire scientists and dinosaur enthusiasts to rethink what we thought we knew. The first place in this ranking is occupied by Spinosaurus, a dinosaur that surpasses all its predecessors not only in size, but also in the uniqueness of its lifestyle. It was not a typical predator like T-Rex or Giganotosaurus. Its body combined adaptations for both aquatic and terrestrial life, making it a true giant of two realms. The length of Spinosaurus reached over 15 meters, and its weight could reach up to 20 tons in the largest individuals, making it not just large, but record-breaking among the predators we know. Scientists pay special attention to its long, narrow skull with crocodile-like teeth, perfectly suited for hunting fish and smaller animals inhabiting its riverine and coastal ecosystems. The dorsal sail that rose above its back not only gave it an impressive appearance, but may also have helped regulate body temperature and served as a display feature for other individuals. Reconstructions show that Spinosaurus could combine hunting strategies, sometimes waiting for prey in water, and other times hunting on land, demonstrating unique flexibility among dinosaurs. It was not just a predator. It is a symbol of evolution, creating forms that go beyond our understanding of strength and size, combining environmental awareness, physical advantage, and tactical ingenuity. Spinosaurus is the true titan predator of the prehistoric era, proving that nature can always create something absolutely unique and incredible. And the summary of all 5 giant predators demonstrates how diverse and incredibly inventive evolution has been. Each of these dinosaurs occupied its own niche in the ecosystem. Spinosaurus with its semi-aquatic lifestyle, Tyrannosaurus Rex as a powerful living tank, Giganotosaurus with a mass surpassing T-Rex, Carcharodontosaurus with its lightning-fast cutting teeth, and Mappasaurus with its cooperative hunting strategies. They show that strength is expressed not only through size or muscle, but also through strategy, environmental adaptation, quick thinking, and interaction with the world around them. Evolution does not create standard champions. It invents life forms, each unique and perfectly suited to the conditions of its time. Although many of these species vanished millions of years ago, their legacy lives on, in birds, and in our understanding of how life can adapt, survive, and thrive. In conclusion, the story of these giants inspires us to appreciate the diversity of life, learn from nature, and remember that even the largest and most fearsome creatures were part of a complex and balanced system of life on Earth. Now that we've explored these 5 incredible predators and seen how fantastical nature was in past eras, it's time to reflect. Which one impressed you the most? Were you captivated by the strategy of Spinosaurus, its semi-aquatic lifestyle and unique body shape? Or did the raw strength and power of Tyrannosaurus Rex amaze you, making it the true king of its time? Perhaps Giganotosaurus or Carcharodontosaurus won your admiration for their unique build and hunting abilities, or maybe Maposaurus, with its cooperative hunting strategies, captured your fascination. Write in the comments which predator amazed you the most and why. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming videos, where we'll cover the largest herbivorous giants, small but deadly predators, and even more mysteries of the prehistoric world. And remember, even though these creatures vanished millions of years ago, their stories inspire us to dream, learn from nature, and understand how complex and diverse life on our planet really is. Every view, like, and subscription helps us continue uncovering new pages of this incredible story of life.